I know the cost of mutual funds is not the most interesting topic of conversation, but if you're an investor, we need to talk about it. I've broken it down into 3 separate bite-sized videos, so if you'll just hang with me for a couple of minutes, I'll try to make part 1 at least a little interesting. Let's say you're invested in a mutual fund. Now, a mutual fund is a business, and like all businesses, it has expenses, payroll, rent, light bills, just like any other business. And those expenses come out of your investment. The higher the expenses, the more it eats into your investment. So that's pretty important. One of the great things about mutual funds is that they're required to disclose their expenses in the form of a number, the expense ratio. Some equity funds have expense ratios of over 2% a year, while the cheapest funds charge less than 0.1%. Now that's a pretty wide range, wouldn't you say? The funds with the lowest expense ratio, they're usually index funds. The fund manager doesn't do a lot of trading, just tries to match the market as much as possible. The more expensive actively managed funds may involve a lot of trading. And trading creates trading costs, which are in addition to the expense ratio. Now you may be thinking those active funds still must be better, right? Well, not necessarily. If your fund charges 1.5% a year, then the manager has to make 1.5% plus the trading costs in order to break even, and that's not always easy to do. The less expensive index fund, well, they may only have to make 0.1% to break even. Personally, I'm a big fan of the cheap funds. So the bottom line here is that while cost certainly should not be your only consideration, expenses do matter. There are a lot of things inside a fund that we can't know or control, but you can and should know the expense ratio. Now here's a separate question for you. Did you know that some mutual fund companies can charge you a lot of money just for the privilege of buying their fund? You may not like it, but it's true, and we'll talk about it in part 2. Well, that's it for now. If you or someone you know needs financial planning or investment advice, drop me an email or give us a call at Millard & Company. Thanks for watching, have a great day, and we'll see you next time.